Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Asteroid Challenge Fight Club.
As our closest planetary neighbour, Venus, was formed at the same time and in the same part of the early solar system as the Earth.
Oh, man, lady, what are you talking about? Why are you telling my people that? I mean, you can say that, but at least say it's a theory. You know, I got just as much evidence. Jupiter gave birth to Venus, and the Sun gave birth to Titan, and then they switched, traded in a fair trade. See, planets know how to play fairly, all right?
Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents.
They found a new planet. It's 2 planets in one.
Scientists have discovered a planet they thought was impossible.
This is one of the big milestones that we've been looking for in our attempts to find out if there are places just like home and if there's life out there.
The great news. Astronomers have discovered a planet identical to Earth with an orbital space mirror. That is awesome. Because I gotta say, as a handsome guy, I love looking at the mirror. It's from a site called the On Ion. Must be a science mag. I've never been here before. The On Ion. Aren't ions small? You know? How tall you gotta be? Stand on an ion, or how short, or how wide. And what many are hailing as the most significant development in the history of space exploration. NASA scientists announced Thursday that a planet seemingly identical to Earth has been discovered by the agency's Orbital Space Mirror. I would definitely say it is the most significant development in the history of space exploration and modern space exploration, at least the stuff that's on the books. According to NASA, the $2.9 billion aluminum glass mirror, which stretches over 180 feet wide and 147 feet tall, has already produced invaluable data suggesting that our solar system may contain a terrestrial planet of the exact same size, the exact same shape, and the exact same surface composition as Earth. I will bet money that planet has life on it. And I'll bet money first thing that politicians thought of when they saw the story was, can we sell them our bonds? Do they have oil? Can we start a war with them? What color is their skin? It's going to be harder to start a war with them if they're white. Then I believe Dick Cheney said, well, if they are white, but they have a lot of clouds, we'll just have to start a war before people get to see that they're people. And I don't know. That threw me out of the room after that. This is a historic moment for humankind to confirm the existence of another planet that is almost indistinguishable from our own, said mission leader Alan Brugel, who explained that after releasing the Orbital Mirror from a Delta IV heavy rocket at an operational altitude of 100,000 miles, the team received almost instantaneous images of an Earth-like planet, approximately 208,000 miles away. It is remarkable to find another celestial body where water is not only present, but also covers 2/3 of the planet's entire surface. What may be even more surprising is that it was discovered in a part of space that was previously thought to be completely empty. Dude, this means my chances of finding a girlfriend totally doubles. That is great news. Do they have mountains so I can go skiing? I wonder what the McDonald's look like on their planet. I hope they have rock and roll. It turns out, in a universe that is 93 billion light years wide, a planet perfectly suited for human life was right next to us in our solar system, Brugel added. I always thought it was right above us. So this is one time that my mind is totally blown. Built by NASA as part of a program created to identify planets in the galaxy capable of sustaining life, sources confirmed the orbital plane mirror has provided scientists with continuous, real-time reflections of light rays since its launch in late October. The thing cost $2.9 billion. And the James Webb Telescope's only like $15 billion. And it's got 8 of those big fancy mirrors on it. So it's like they got a total steal. You know what I'm saying? That James W. Telescope, Space Telescope, totally got a steal. Scientists cited numerous key similarities between the newly discovered planet and our own, including the celestial body's land masses, oceans, wind patterns, cloud formations, apparent vegetation, and set of polar ice caps that strikingly resemble those found on Earth? No way. Wow. Looking on their misery index, looks like they're as miserable as we are. That is crazy. What are the odds? Sources added that NASA's preliminary survey indicated that the recently detected body even completes one full rotation in approximately 24 hours. And that, even more remarkably, its axial tilt is also believed to be exactly 23.5 degrees. Wow. I gotta give NASA credit, man. I always think they hide all the absolutely great data and give us the chump. Well, they found a planet with life in our solar system, and they told us. I mean, they just put that mirror up. So that's crazy. I can't wait to see footage of this planet.
The first validated Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone of its star. So we now have one example of an Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone.
See, but NASA finds a planet right next to us, and there's no photos, there's no video. Guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Beyond that, we can only begin to speculate what types of beings such as a planet could produce. According to sources, a recent unmanned mission to land on the body's surface was aborted after discovering that life forms on the planet had launched a probe traveling at the same speed on a flight path identical. Man, they're trying to shoot it down. Internal NASA reports indicate that a potential head-on collision was narrowly avoided when both crafts simultaneously changed course at the last second. Wow, that's crazy. I'd like to see footage of that too. Maybe they'll make a movie about it. But first we should figure out if those creatures are friendly or warmongers trapped in a debt slavery system, taught to hate each other, divided and conquered. They have no will. You know, we don't want to be part of that. Trust me. We want to double down on what we already got. Overall, we're pleased with our initial findings, and I believe the project has made an excellent use of the lessons learned from the Helios space lens, said Bruegel, referring to an ill-fated mission in 1992 to provide advanced imaging of the sun using convex lens technology, an experiment which burned down NASA headquarters. And after further studying deep space via the Orbital Mirror, we also determined that the universe appears to be perfectly symmetrical. Shocking finding that challenges all of our previously held theories. At press time, NASA had reportedly launched its Orbital Space Mirror 2 to the other side of Earth, opposite that of its original orbital space mirror, leading scientists to conclude that there may actually be an infinite number of Earth-like planets stretched outward forever in a straight line through space. That I don't believe. That sounds like total bullshit, you know? They were doing great, and then they end with bullshit. And of course, their big lens to watch the sun burned up. It's just the way it goes, man. Like a bad helio luck. Apollo must be pissed at them for some reason. But I'm wondering if this is just a story to distract us from the flay tie. We won't call it a failure because we know NASA never fails. We'll call it a tie. I wouldn't call like 10 minutes on a freaking comet a total victory. You know what I'm saying? You may give yourself an A+, but at best I'll go with a B. And no, it doesn't stand for bogus. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is amazing. Just when I thought public government space programs might be at an all-time low, you know, with the Antares blowing up, Mr. Branson's Virgin suffering a casualty, and then the teacher that disgraced science. So much so, it made landing on Comet 67P Churechismo look like a success, you know? Okay, that's funny. That's really great, you know? Okay. I know. I'm sure some of you conspiracy theorists are out there going, no, they really landed on the comet, and it's flying around its orbit, taking pictures of everything from way out there. And now, since they told us it's broken, they don't have to give us any of that data, you know? But no, that's conspiracy crap, man. And you're never going to get a girl to dance with you if you spew conspiracy crap like that. People are going to think you're crazy, man. Sure, Sun Tzu said deception is the key to war. The absolute and above all key to war. Deception. This is your government. It's you. You're there to protect and serve you, right? Chinese citizens gather in Beijing Square to watch U.S. national clock strike 18 trillion. Well, heck yeah, they're probably excited because they own half that. Or probably a fourth. Federal Reserve owns the other 75%. That's a joke. That math is not correct at all. I'm sure their books show they only own 2%. New law to forgive student debt for college graduates once all their dreams are shattered. Man, this magazine sounds cool. I'm going to have to come here. It seems a little different from normal websites about the news for some reason.
A mysterious system. Researchers had previously thought that this kind of planet was impossible. Impossible!
Of course, not all scientists agree. Some state that they can't be twins. Some scientists believe that the odds of the twin Earth found by the Orbital Space Mirror can't be exactly similar. The odds of it are astronomically low.
So perhaps instead of an Earth twin, we've discovered an Earth cousin. One of the big steps is to say, is there somewhere that looks, to all intents and purposes, like Earth? Well, we don't know just yet, but we know that there are places that at least look similar.
Are you okay, dude? You look like you're about to cry. You want me to get you your blankie? Are you still upset about Shirtgate? Don't cry. You just found a new planet. When I move, you move. Let's go. These haters can't hold me back. Well, heck yeah, they're probably excited because these haters can't hold me back. I'm your man, ladies.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome to Asteroid Challenge Fight Club.
As our closest planetary neighbour, Venus, was formed at the same time and in the same part of the early solar system as the Earth.
Oh, man, lady, what are you talking about? Why are you telling my people that? I mean, you can say that, but at least say it's a theory. You know, I got just as much evidence. Jupiter gave birth to Venus, and the Sun gave birth to Titan, and then they switched, traded in a fair trade. See, planets know how to play fairly, all right?
Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation. Thor News presents.
They found a new planet. It's two planets in one.
Scientists have discovered a planet they thought was impossible.
This is one of the big milestones that we've been looking for in our attempts to find out if there are places just like home and if there's life out there.
Great news. Astronomers have discovered a planet identical to Earth with an orbital space mirror. That is awesome. Because I gotta say, as a handsome guy, I love looking at the mirror. It's from a site called the On Ion. Must be a science mag. I've never been here before. The On Ion. Aren't ions small? You know? How tall you gotta be? Stand on an ion, or short, or wide. And what many are hailing as the most significant